What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prize Picks NBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 3 picks here to win some money over here on Prize Picks in the NBA tonight. As always, we have an absolutely loaded slate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. Ton of value to be had. Been going crazy on the value alerts, the research, and the VIP all morning. This is going to be a fantastic slate. I have 3 fantasy score props for you here for the public, once again, because the bumps have been crazy. I can't really promote any plays besides fantasy score on the channel lately, it seems, because even the fantasy score props are getting bumped. It has been insane. Today would be a fantastic slate to join the premium if you have not already. That is linked below in the description. It is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. I do offer lower tier packages if you just want to get access to my core plays, but just keep in mind, that's going to give you the whole list of core plays after all my research is done and after probably a lot of these bumps occur. So if you're looking for that immediate value alert, the immediate alert as soon as I place every single one of my tickets for all apps, all sports that I cover, Prize Picks, Underdog, the VIP member is going to be your best option. I've heard from many people as of late, they were in the lower tier and they wish they just went ahead and purchased the VIP immediately. The lower tiers are a cheaper alternative. Maybe you're not ready to make the full investment. You kind of want to see what it's about. Maybe play some plays that aren't quite bumps, but also just the insight you're going to get from me, the immediate alerts, teaching you guys. There's a bunch more people in the winner's circle. I try to do as many shout outs on these videos as I can. I know Brain said, can I put a video here? I had a big night on Underdog the other night, cash 40 into 800 there. We had a lot more people as well. YHOD, $200 win on Underdog. Snarf last night. On Monday, cashing in on Prize Picks, Z-Law, T. Clark, Ethan, Primey Time. So keep on grinding, guys. I'm going to try to give as many shout-outs on these videos as I can, but this slate today has been crazy. Like I said, there's a ton of plays to like, but also the bumps have been insane. I've been sending in these value alerts to the Discord. They've been getting bumped like crazy before. I'm going to give you guys 3 fantasy score props that I really do like because you should be able to play them without the bumps. So I'd rather give you guys picks that you can actually play at the line to provide you with as much value for free as I can. That's why I do it the way that I do. If you enjoy this content, I would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out, and I'll be helping you guys out with these videos for free all NBA season long to help you out. You can use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit and start winning some money over here today with these picks. So let's talk about it. First game I'd like to discuss is going to be the New York Knicks taking on the Miami Heat. This game is a 224.5 over/under. It is a 2-point spread in favor of the Miami Heat. And one guy I'd like to discuss is going to be Jimmy Butler, because I think his fantasy score props are just simply too low over on Prize Picks today. You look at Jimmy Butler as far as his fantasy point per minute production on the entire season. What's he putting up here? 1.3 fantasy points per minute. That leads all small forward starters on the slate. He's playing around 33.3 minutes per game, and he has been getting the job done in that fantasy category very consistently as of late. Do not expect that to change in this New York Knicks matchup. As far as what Butler's doing, he's fantastic on defense. He's going to get you those blocks and steals. He's going to rebound, assists, points. Very well-rounded player. We're not reliant on one particular statistic, which is obviously ideal when we're targeting fantasy score. I don't like targeting guys that are like scoring reliant, maybe just drop assists or whatever the case may be. We're looking for guys that contribute in every single category, obviously. And then obviously the fantasy point per minute production rate factors that all in with the 1.3 fantasy point per minute. But yeah, the guy's form's been fantastic as of late. Once again, he's going to play in the mid to upper 30s in competitive games. This game does only have a 2-point spread, so it's expected to stay close. And the New York Knicks have been very, very bad against small forwards on the season. They're 29th, second worst in the entire league, allowing 33.6 fantasy points per game to small forward starters, 7.2 field goals per game to small forward starters. And the last time Jimmy Butler faced this same New York Knicks team, he went out there and put up 56 fantasy points. I've got him projected in the upper 40s here today with a ceiling of 50+, and Prize Picks has him in the lower 40s as far as where his fantasy scores over here at 42.5. Has cleared this in 4 of the last 5, averaging 47 over that last 5. That's right where I've got him projected again today. Do expect him to continue to put up right around that 47 number, if not 50+ in this matchup. And some really, really good value as far as I'm concerned. He should be in like the mid-40s, if not the upper 40s as far as what I've got him projected at, what I would think that Prize Picks should have him at. So I think we're getting some good value here for pick number 1. We're going with the over 42.5 fantasy score here for Jimmy Butler. That will be pick number 1. Pick number 2. Once again, guys that Prize Picks continues to get wrong too low as far as I'm concerned. We just talked about them last video, and we're going right back to the well because the Chicago Bulls continue to be listed Way too low as far as this fantasy score department on Prizepicks. I don't quite understand why they're so low, but we're not going to complain. We'll continue to take it. All starts with DeMar DeRozan. 109 implied team total for the Bulls. A 221.5 over under 3.5 point spread, so it should stay close. They literally just played the same Sixers team last time out when we targeted these guys. And like I said, they just have not adjusted these guys' fantasy scores to appropriate level as far as I'm concerned. DeRozan putting up 1.13 fantasy points per minute, 28% usage rate. He's going to play in the upper 30s in competitive games. He's been consistently putting up 40+ in Prizepicks. For some reason, continues to have him listed in the mid-30s. 36.5 fantasy score. He has cleared this in each of the last 5. Not sure what it's going to take for them to actually bump him up, but he's averaging 54.9 over the last 5. I continue to have him projected in the low 40s every single day, it seems. And Prizepicks continues to list him in the mid-30s. So until they adjust, we'll just keep going right back to him. 42 or more fantasy score is what I'm looking at for a projection here. Did it last time. Expecting more of the same here. Similar to Jimmy Butler, DeRozan, kind of a similar role. He's going to be very on-ball heavy. Has been getting a lot of blocks and steals as well. Like last time out, he didn't even have the best game in the assists category. This game went to overtime. 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 3 steals, 25 points. Time prior, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, 24 points, 49 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, 14 rebounds. Just continues to absolutely crush. And I don't know why this hasn't been bumped up to at least the upper 30s, like 38.5, 39.5. But once again, we're not complaining. We will continue to take advantage. For pick number 2, we're going with the over 36.5 fantasy score here for DeMar DeRozan. That will be pick number 2. And then pick number 3, going to his teammate Vucevic. Once again, just talked about him last time in my video. Really, really liked it. As far as his fantasy point per minute production, he's putting up 1.16 fantasy points per minute. I discussed last time how I have no issue playing DeMar DeRozan and Vucevic in the same ticket because the usage and the minutes is so predictable on this Bulls team that they can both get their own. And where their lines continue to be listed on Prizepicks, I've got them well projected over, so it doesn't bother me if you want to play them in the same ticket. If you want to mix these two maybe in 2 separate tickets with Butler, you could certainly do that. But Vucevic got him projected in the upper 30s. Once again, Prizepicks has him in the mid-30s. He has a ceiling of 40+. Last time, he cleared the score very easy in regulation before. I know DeMar DeRozan was a bit more of a sweat. Last time didn't have the greatest game. Vucevic cleared very easily before the end of regulation and then was able to obviously tack on some more points in overtime. But once again, predictable usage. Vucevic rocking a 22% usage rate, 34.3 minutes per game, 1.16 fantasy points per minute. Has been averaging 42.5 over his last 5. Has cleared this in 4 of the last 5. And Prizepicks continues to list him in the mid-30s, so we'll just keep taking advantage while we can because this is simply too low, similar to what we talked about with DeRozan. I'm not sure how long it's going to be before they bump these guys up, but until they do, we will continue to target them. So pick number 3, we're going with the over 35.5 fantasy score here for Nikola Vucevic. 3 really solid fantasy props. I got a ton more that I already listed on the premium. If you would like to join, like I said, today would be a fantastic day to join. I know the bumps have been insane, but you can still join, getting all the plays in that have been bumped. And honestly, these are the type of slates you just want to be a member of moving forward because there was a lot to capitalize on today. Hoping it's going to be a great slate. I know there was a little bit of some late injury news that just dropped. I'm hoping it doesn't go against us, I will say, but I can't control that. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Once again, the Patreon, it is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. It is linked below in the description. I have a little nice phone emoji next to it in the description, so if you need a reference, look for the phone emoji, and you should see the link right next to it. It's all from me in this one. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Prizepicks NBA player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.